There are multiple possible uses of actuators in home projects. Here are some ideas. Cabinet door open-close, kitchen TV slide up-down from behind cabinet, windows open-close or slide, control AC vents or control window shutters. Let's talk parts and wiring. First, of course, actual actuator. For the cabinet opening and closing, I found that this actuator works well. It's quite weak, but very inexpensive. To power the actuator, I will use one of these power bricks from old equipment, and as you can see, it's 12 volt, so it will run that actuator very well. To control the actuator, I use the 2-channel relay, so I use specifically this device. It's from AliExpress, not very expensive. It can be controlled through Wi-Fi, that's what I mostly use, but it actually also comes with a remote, so you can test using remote, and also it has physical buttons. So how actuator actually works? The principle is very simple. There is a motor that when it runs in one direction it extends, when it runs in the other direction it contracts. And direction is selected by applying voltage either in negative to one contact, positive to another, then it's gonna expand, and if you flip voltage it's gonna contract. Let's see how we're going to wire so that we can control the motor. The power comes from 12 volt brick, and we connect the negative to both normally closed of both relays and positive to both normally open of both relays. So you see there's like I connect just to one, and then I use jumpers to connect to the other. Then we connect motor of the actuator to both commons. Then we also need to run power to actual relays of this device. So we run negative to ground and positive to BIN. Let's see how this wiring allows us to control actuator. When both relays are in the active mode, the negative is connected to common, which goes to motor wires. So both motor wires are negative, so there is no voltage differential. That means that motor gonna be off. When we flip first relay in active mode, we send positive voltage to common now. So it's gonna be top wire gonna be negative, bottom wire positive. So the actuator will run one direction and suppose it's closed direction. Other way around, if we keep the first relay inactive but flip the second relay, the bottom wire will be negative and top wire will be positive. So it's gonna be running in opposite direction than previous, so it's going to be opening. Finally, when both relays are active, the wires will have positive voltage, so voltage difference is going to be zero, so it's not going to be running. Now time for demo. To control opening or closing with a single button click, I created 2 scripts in Home Assistant. The first one is open script. My setup controls cabinet door for RoboVac, hence the name of the script is vacuum door open. Actual 2-channel controller are called vacuum door. The relays on the controller are named vacuum door switch 1 and vacuum door switch 2. The script starts by resetting the state of relays to be off. Then it switches relay 2 and keeps it for about 7 seconds. That's enough time for the arm of the actuator to extend. And then it resets back to the inactive mode. For closing, the script is very similar, but instead of switch 2, it activates switch 1. And you just need 5 seconds because the door hinges now help with closing, so it closes faster. Let's see how it works with a single button press. So I hooked those scripts to one button, so now one button opens and another button press closes it.